How you guys doing? What's up? Let me just tell you, Jesse, that Maurice pizza thing, it might work unless the motherfucker's got a warrant. And then they're not answering the door. That's how you get the lights shut off and everyone lays on the ground at their house. I told my kid at a young age, you don't answer the door for the police. All right, anyways, as you might have been able to tell from the first 5 minutes, I grew up a little different than everyone else. See, when I was growing up, my uncle was a pimp, guys. And I don't mean like pimp my ride type pimp, you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking like pimp, like bitch better have my fucking money type pimp. And that's a weird environment to grow up in. And my mom, she didn't like it at all, so she tried to steer me away from that environment with musicals and shit. But when you're told not to do something, that's exactly what the fuck you do. You know what I mean? So one day, my uncle Otis, his phone rang, and so I followed him out into the garage to see what he was talking about. And he was like, hey, bitch, if you don't have all my motherfucking money, I'm gonna give you a Chinese name, Warren Gone. You know what I mean, bitch? And I was like, wow, I did not know you could talk to people like that and get results. Like, that was fucking eye-opening. And so at this time, I'm in 2nd grade, and I don't have much need for money in 2nd grade, but I have much need for candy. And so I go to the girl on the playground, and I believe her name was Allison, and I'm like, hey, you're gonna start bringing me candy. And she was a nice girl. She said, yeah, but one day she didn't have all my Reese's Pieces, right? And the thing about growing up with the musicals, I didn't necessarily always get the terminology right? So she didn't have my Reese's Pieces. I'm like, hey, if you don't go get all my candy, I'm going to turn you into an overrated musical, Miss Saigon, you know what I mean? And she told her brother on me, and her brother was a conservative vice lord. And if you're not sure what that is, it's not a vice lord that loves guns and hates abortions. I'm pretty sure they love guns, and I'm not sure there's things on abortions, but he came up to me and he was like, hey, you were dogging on my sister. If you're not conservative, you don't deserve to live. Punch me right in my face. But I'm not a punk because I'm from East Moline, guys, and I got right back up in his face and I said, hey, when you're a jet all the way from your first cigarette to your last dying day. And that's the first time I got jumped, guys. Like, I think it would have been more convincing if you would have seen the full choreography, right? But it's really hard to start a gang meeting with 5, 6, 7, 8, step will change. I love being in the Quad Cities. How many people here are from Iowa, though? Iowa? 7 of you guys. All right. I like Iowa because Iowa seems like a divorced father. You're like, anything you want, Iowa would just say yeah. Like if you were like, Dad, me and this is Spencer. Me and Spencer want to get married. Is that okay with you? Well, you gotta have some hard times, son. Like, everyone's not as open-minded as us. Not everyone gets your lifestyle. Yeah, like Mom. That's right, your mom hates it. You can get married in my backyard. That's fine. Or like, Dad, can I have a gun? Drew, you're blind. I don't really think it's the best idea that you haven't seen iDog, it could probably protect you. And like Deadpool didn't have a gun. That's all I'm saying. It's Deadpool got by. Well, you know what? Richard's a lot cooler than you are, Dad. Oh yeah? Guess who's getting the gun then? Guess who's getting the gun? That's right. Uptime. How many people are here from Illinois, though? The rest of you. Woo! I love Illinois. South Side. White Sox. What's good? And I've never been prouder to be from Illinois since like mid-August, around the time that the government governor signed thing that said that at the beginning of next year, pot's going to be a little easier to attain. How many? Yeah. How many pot smokers do we have in the audience?
Woo!
Fucking right, huh? And how many of those pot smokers are going to do everything within their power to get them one of those medical cards?
Woo!
Fucking right. But it's just harder, like, it's kind of taking the fun out of things. Like, me and my friends, we used to go around and we would go cruising for a cruising, as we called it. If you're not up to date with the term, and I guess a lot of you wouldn't be, it's where, like, a group of us from the neighborhood would go into an opposing neighborhood and talk shit to their younger people, gangs, as you would call them. So we go, we ride over the Davenport, over to Seven Deuce, the West End, if you will, and yeah, scary neighborhood, yeah, for some. And it's me, my guy D-Rack, and my guy Lil Dirty. And so Dirty gets out the car, and we see a guy that matches the description, blue and black, head kicked to the right. So he gets out, and he's like, "Hey, what up, gangster?" And guy's like, "Hey, what up, folks?" Dirty's like, "Funny thing about that is I'm a folks killer. And what are you going to do about it?" Now, before you answer that question, here's your 22. Now, I'm going to stand at the end of here, and what I need is a little bit of nerve damage. Not a lot, just a little bit, just so I can get that medical card. And, I mean, I admire his dedication for trying to obtain the medical card, but that was not the purpose of why we went over there. But the one thing I want to get in on are the pot commercials, right? Because I think the pot commercials are going to be the greatest part. Like, I can just see it on the TV now, like, are you in a dead-end job? Will your significant other just not shut up? Or are you just a straight outlaw without a cause? Try Purple Urkel. It will have you asking that famous question, did I do that? Honey, did you pay the light bill? Shit. Did I do that? Honey, I went to the fridge and the remote control was in there. Shit. Did I do that? Hey, dude, you just got 50 headshots on Call of Duty. Did I do that? That's right, you did, because you're a Purple Urkel. Purple Urkel, laugh until you snort. I'm gonna leave you guys. First of all, I wanna tell you guys that at the end of the month we also have a stand-up show with the comics from Chicago and Champaign. It's called the Stand-Up Syndicate. Same deal. If you pay for the first show, you get in the second show for free. Otherwise, it's $5. It's a fun time. Come out, guys. I'm a fan of the hip hop, guys, just a little bit. And if you haven't been able to tell, and in hip hop culture, if there's a song, a diss song, then the other person gets the rebuttal, and they usually use the same beat. Now, earlier this month, Miley Cyrus did a little ditty on the VMAs, and that wasn't a diss song per se, but people were saying that her dad was not too happy about her performance. So what I did was took the liberty of writing Billy Ray Cyrus's rebuttal, and I would like to leave you with that. Let me get my keyboard out. If you guys were in the first Comedy Sports show, this is mine. So, do this. This one's for you, Miley. You're my little girl. You broke my achy, breaky heart. This one goes out to the fathers. Oh, the daughter's like an otter. Now you're on TV. Tell me, what do I see? Man, I know I want to slaughter her. Now I'm here looking out the window, thinking of those sexual innuendos. They were all in my face, they were all over the place. Can't use that as a dildo. You're on TV, try to see, kind of like the early Britney or the class of the Jersey Shore. Don't be a whore, don't be a whore. Can you please stop? Think of Grandpa. Molly, can we just rewind the time? Tell me how it's all about the climb. Can we please stop? Think of Grandpa. Now you're on the extension with Robin Thicke, using that full finger like a dick. Hey.